everyone, welcome to another episode of Three Normal People. I'm Eileen.
I'm Waikin. So after 2 episodes of talking about like spending and saving habits, right? So today we'll take a break from all those. Today we'll be talking a bit about like your lifestyle.
Our lifestyle habits and like what we do in our day-to-day life.
Yep. So Eileen, what's your day-to-day like?
Okay, so like we have to compare between like before COVID and after COVID, right? Cause like COVID has been like around for 1 year plus. And actually when we do this scripting, when we was like, before COVID, I already forget what I do before COVID.
Yeah, time passes super quickly during COVID.
It's like I already get used to this thing now. So let me think about what I was doing before COVID. So what was you doing before COVID?
What was I doing? Okay, so actually I feel like during before COVID, I had a much do you call it systematic?
Okay.
Maybe I had a more fixed schedule because like classes, I had like more activities going on. Maybe I play sports outside.
Yeah, I play basketball, right?
And like I do have like some competitions outside, so we have like fixed date trainings, schools, work, and this kind of stuff. So my schedule was quite fixed. So I guess I was kind of following a very more rigid schedule, right?
Yeah.
So, but ever since COVID came, right?
Yeah.
I can't really you don't really play sports, you can't gather in like big groups, right? So no competitions. Even school you have to have like online lessons.
Online classes.
Work you get to work from home. So
Yeah.
it kind of feels like everything you're doing at home.
That's why.
The schedule kind of becomes a bit blur because like last time maybe if I have lesson at 9 o'clock, I gotta wake up like maybe 7+ to shower.
Like wake up and then prepare.
Prepare. Nowadays it's just online lessons. So 9 o'clock lessons, maybe 8:55.
Open the computer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yeah. So I think that's a main difference between pre and post COVID lah.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Cause like I'm also in uni now. So before COVID, right? Cause COVID was quite long ago. I was still in like poly. Yeah, so poly, right, the schedule is quite fixed because I was from Republic Poly, so we have a like very fixed schedule from like 8 a.m. I think 8 a.m. to like 8 a.m. to 5-6 p.m.
So long ago.
Yeah, so long ago. Okay, so the timing is quite long for RP. It's like a normal secondary school, so it's quite organized.
Yeah.
I just wake up at this timing, then I reach school, then after that I spend my whole day at school, then after that I will go and hang out with my friends and such. I don't really I don't play sports before COVID. But after COVID, right, I realized my lifestyle has been like a very procrastinating when I do stuff. Like for example, like those kind of Zoom lessons, right, I would just wake up like 5 minutes earlier. Or if not, I would just clock in my attendance.
Right? I believe it's the same for everyone.
I think it's okay. So it's like I think most of you also do that. Like I would just clock attendance. You don't even have to like log into the Zoom lesson nowadays. And all those Zoom lessons are like recorded. Yeah. So it's quite. I feel like it's quite slack now lah.
The motivation to attend lesson is like so low.
Yeah, it's damn low.
Yeah.
It's like okay,
everything
it's
is
about
recorded.
10%. But after COVID start, right, actually I realized I become healthier. Because I don't used to like really do a lot of exercise except for hiking. I've been hiking like since I was young. But like from after COVID start, right? Actually I downloaded ClassPass.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard about it lah. A lot of people have been using it, but not me lah. But
yeah.
you wanna
so basically ClassPass, right, they have a lot of activities like yoga, fitness, all this kind that you can like join people for classes. But during the circuit breaker they don't have. But after circuit breaker, like we can attend yoga class with like big groups of people. So that's why I start to do that, and then I'll go for morning runs and everything. Yeah, because my time are more flexible now because of like why your face like don't believe me. You know I do that.
It's just different from us, You like it seems like you became a bit healthier after COVID. It's the opposite for me.
Yeah, but for classes I still a bit slack off. But I feel like in life I feel like I will try to organize my time. Like I started using calendar also.
Wow.
Yeah, so that I can like better organize like what time I should do what. Because if you don't do that, right, you'll be very乱.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit messy and lost.
Yeah, I will not know what to do.
Kind of understand because like I said last time, the schedule was more fixed.
Yeah, right.
So like you actually don't really have to think about what I have today, what I have tomorrow. It's all there. Nowadays you have a bit more free time. So if you don't really organize your schedule, I guess I guess like you kind of forget like what you have on that day.
Right.
Yeah, and you kind of lose track of what you have to do lah.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
easily. Yeah.
So so if you don't do that, right, do you find yourself like actually procrastinate a lot?
Yeah, definitely. I actually just came across this recently. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard of this thing called like revenge bedtime procrastination?
Actually, to be honest, before this show, I don't know what is a revenge bedtime procrastination until he told me about it. Yeah.
So, like I said, actually I've never heard of this term, right?
Yeah.
So one day I was just scrolling, scrolling. Then I came across this article, so I went in to read. Then as I read, I'm like, oh my god, it feels like this article is
this
like,
me?
yeah, I'm like, is this article talking about me? I'm like, revenge bedtime procrastination. Is this actually a thing?
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know that this about the thing. So what is this actually about?
Okay, so to explain it simply, like, it's basically this behavior where you like try to delay your sleep time.
Okay.
Do like your leisure activities. Maybe like I'm not sure what different people like to do, right? Maybe you catch up on your shows, your drama, I don't know, Netflix, play some games and stuff. So apparently this habit, I would say, stems from like maybe high stress working environment,
Oh, okay.
or maybe prolonged working hours.
Okay.
So maybe like you wake up at 9 in the day, you start work, but you don't end at 6. Maybe you have OT and stuff.
Until
So
like around 8, 9 like that, right?
yeah, maybe you have to work late, So
Oh.
after your work, you don't really have
Time for leisure.
yeah.
That's
so
why you like use the time after your work to do leisure. Then it
yeah,
ended up like you don't have enough sleep.
yeah.
Then you start the next day at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, because it feels like if you want to have full sleeping hours, I'm not sure how many hours, like maybe 8 hours. It's like if you want to have a good sleep, but you want to end your work, if you end your work that late and you still want to have a complete sleeping cycle, right? Then that practically leaves you no time for leisure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. Then you feel like very lifeless like
Yeah,
dead like that. Cause
that's why.
like humans can't just keep working 24 hours, right? And then like I really can't imagine like functioning with less than 8 hours because I really never heard of this. And I'm that type of person that I need a lot of sleep. If not, I cannot function well. I used to like for example, for one whole week, like 7 days, right? I will sleep for one day. Like one whole day, 24 hours.
One day.
Yeah, I will sleep for one day. Like legit. I will sleep for one day. Okay,
this-
after COVID, this thing is after COVID. Even before
Yeah.
COVID, if got holidays, I will also do that. I will sleep for one day. Then for the rest of the days, right, I will sleep for like maybe 7, 8 hours. Yeah, but for now, because COVID, I will sleep at around 8 to 10 hours per day. If not, I really cannot function and I'll be very moody. Yeah,
This
this
is quite long. Yeah.
yeah.
So actually, I can't really
Your
function
face
on-
look very shocked.
Yeah.
Like, how many hours do you sleep?
Because I do have in the past I do have this bedtime procrastination thing.
Yeah.
So I don't really sleep like 8 to 10 hours. I basically get as much as I can lah. So sometimes maybe 4 as little as 4 hours,
4.
But I
Four
feel like
is my nap.
I feel like
4 is my nap time.
that's my sleep time. But on average, maybe something about 4 to maybe 6 hours. So this thing has been going on for quite a while lah. So sometimes I find it really hard to sleep early, even though if I have like work or school early in the morning the next day.
Don't you like
Yeah.
sleep on your bed after you stare at your ceiling, then you like want to sleep like that?
No, I will think about like, I've been working for such a long day. And like,
yeah.
if I sleep now, then like, once I wake up the next day, it's work again.
Yeah, that means you have the revenge bedtime.
Yeah, that's why I
Revenge
think
bedtime procrastination.
that's what happened to me lah. Yeah.
Oh my god. So actually, right, I have like read some articles because this thing is really a very bad habit.
Yeah, it's actually a very bad habit that.
Because next day when you go to work, right, you will feel very like you cannot focus on.
Yeah, it's true.
Confirm one,
It's
right?
true. Because you'll be so tired.
Imagine
Yeah.
if you sleep 4 hours. I can't imagine even like me myself reading something. I don't think I can
Yeah.
even
And
process.
this is not like a one day thing. It happens like every other day at least,
Yeah.
So every other day I get like 4 hours, 5 hours sleep. So it's true like I get kind of tired the next day.
But a bit sian lah if you like
But it's
never
a-
really do the hobby also. That's why
Yeah.
it's like a thing now.
Mm.
So actually, I read some articles and actually some studies have shown, right, that habits can actually be changed lah if you continuously do it for like 21 days.
Okay.
This is something that I read it like very very long time ago. I don't know which book lah, but it's something they talk about like these 21 days. Actually, you try to change this habit, you might be able to continue doing this.
So have you actually tried this 21 days thing?
Yeah, like a few years ago, because after I read it, right, I feel like Coca-Cola and those kind of gassy drinks, right, it's very like unhealthy. Yeah, you know or not, because
it's
like
true lah, because a lot of people talk about like how much sugar content is in those drinks.
That's why.
Yeah.
But I still drink bubble tea all this, okay. But we say those kind of gassy drinks. Okay, gassy drinks. I stopped drinking like after a few years ago. I stopped
Like,
drinking it totally.
Completely? You don't drink?
Yeah, completely don't drink.
Wow.
Especially Coke lah, cause I feel like it's very unhealthy. Even Coke Zero is unhealthy. So all of you there that say that Coke Zero is healthy, it's not. Like it's really not.
Like I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
Like this.
I can't
It's like
imagine myself
it's such a like a, I wouldn't say go to, but then it's so common, coffee shops like everywhere there's this kind of drink, but you don't drink at all.
I don't. Because there's green tea. My favorite is green tea, so I will drink green tea.
Okay.
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
okay, we don't say like if for example I go out drinking, then after that they do this kind of mixer stuff.
Okay lah.
Those individually I won't go and buy Coke and like all those kind of Sprite gassy drinks. Even at Max, all this I don't eat. I don't drink now. I drink Milo.
Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, I love Milo so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think McDonald's Milo is the best.
Cool. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So actually, recently, right, Waikin actually told me about this book called Atomic Habits, because like we are talking about habits, changing your habit, right? Because this is really a very bad habit.
So we were talking about these habits and stuff. Then after that, honestly, I do know that I have this bad habit.
Yeah, this is quite bad.
So I was I can't remember where I was lah. So basically, I was at some bookstore. I always just go in and browse. Then I saw this book called Atomic Habits. So I was like super intrigued, I would say. Then
it's a physical book.
Yeah, it's a physical
okay.
book. I'm a physical book kind of guy.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so basically I went in there after I bought this book called Atomic Habits. So basically maybe I'll just tell you a little bit more about the book.
Yeah, tell me,
right?
because like
so,
you went to read it and want to share with us like.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna tell you all about the whole book lah.
Just
if you all want the book, y'all can go and get yourself.
Okay, start saying now.
Okay. So basically they talk about this I'm sure many of you all have heard this before. They talk about changing your habits like 1% at a time.
Oh.
Have you ever heard anything like that?
Now I hear.
Oh. So they actually kind of in a way compared like how you change your habits to money. They believe that changing your habits is like compound interest, right?
Oh, okay.
So you compound these habits. So by improving 1% a day, they say that in a year you'll actually be like up to like 37 times better than what you originally was.
Monday motivation quote.
Monday motivation. If you improve 1% every day, by the end of the year, you'll be 37 times better than yourself.
Wow, how many times you read this?
Are you motivated? No, but the bad thing about this is, right, if it works for improvement, right, it works for bad habits also.
Oh.
So what they also tell us is that if you like engage in like your bad habits every day, so I would say that if you repeat 1% of error every day, so in a year, of course, you'll be exponentially worse also lah. So eventually, all these little bad habits will turn into like maybe like a toxic trait, or like a toxic habit lah. So when I think it's good, I believe it works the other way also lah.
Yeah.
So
for example, like smoking. Okay, I never smoked in my life before. Have you smoked?
Nope.
No secrets.
Never.
Okay, so basically, like those smokers, why they got hooked on, because they had a 1% error that day, that they maybe social smoke. A lot of people start smoking because of social smoking.
Maybe just like once in a while, right?
Then you and your friends and everything. So like social smoking, then that's why that one error it compound to your whole life, right? So that's why this is what he meant. So for me, right, because this COVID hits, then I feel like we have to be motivated together. So after he said about this kind of like 1% per day, now he smiled. Cause you know why? Cause we started something called 6 a.m. Club.
Which unfortunately I am a part of.
Unfortunately that I pull you guys into this. Okay? So basically, right, cause I need people to like come together, and I think that if like everyone do it together, right, you'll be more motivated to do it. Because like we forfeit money also. That's why it is like stop shaking your head. Okay? So basically, right, 6 a.m. Club, why we do this is because of the code that he said just now. 1% say
if you improve 1% every day, by the end of the year, you'll be 37 times better than what you were before.
But isn't it 365 times better you are before? If
No.
you improve 1% per day.
Compound
Okay.
interest.
Okay, compound. Okay, 37%, okay.
Not
Then-
37%, 37 times.
Oh, 37 times. Okay. Okay, so basically, right, this 6 a.m. club, why I drag them to do this? Because right, actually, it's not about like what time the club start or anything, but it's actually to build a habit of like waking up earlier so that you will sleep earlier also, right? So that actually we wake up, right, we do like meetings of like, oh, what we are gonna work this week and our schedule is like what. Then day to day, every day we change topics of like what we talk about, like investment updates and like a lot of like work updates like that, which like, how do you feel after this?
I would say
Better say nicely.
despite okay, honestly, despite waking up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
6 a.m. is really kind of early, but I can see why many successful people will wake up so early lah.
Yeah.
I kind of can see the benefits.
Right.
Yeah, honestly.
So actually a lot of people, right, think that like it is not possible and you'll be tired because like actually now our timing is a bit more flexible. We don't have to wake up at very early, but we still have a lot of things to do. That's why waking up early is better because you have more time to do it. And once you wake up early, right, actually you will feel like very motivated, legit. Like once you wake up at 6 a.m, you feel like, wow, I want to like spend my whole day doing stuff like that one. So even those people that work 9 to 6, right, actually I still have friends, right, that actually work 9 to 6 every day, Monday to Friday. And they now don't have work from home, they go to work that kind. They still wake up at 6, 7 a.m, right, to work out.
Exercise.
Yeah, to
6,
exercise.
7 a.m.
Yeah, because that's their passion. That's why they do it. Actually, this is what motivates me to do 6 a.m. club also.
Okay, like, honestly, actually, I've heard quite a few benefits about
Exercising
in the morning.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like exercising actually boosts boost your productivity.
Yeah, there's actually various benefits to exercising in the morning. Like they talk about like being more awake, you know. It kind of boosts your productivity also.
Yeah, that's why.
And
So
they,
like
they
So
have all
like
the happy hormones and stuff, you know. You start
happy
the
hormones.
day happy lah.
Yeah.
Basically.
So basically, because like my friends all did that, right? Like they wake up so early to exercise. Then I feel like, wow, I'm losing out, so I must do it also. Not say I follow people lah, but I feel like this is a good habit that we can all like take away from each other. That's why maybe after nowadays, right, after the 6 a.m. club, like we do 30 minutes, then I will go for a run or walk at the park because the park is just beside my house. Then I breathe in like the grass smell, like, and the sun like shine on you. Then you have like actually they say if you go out to the sun more, right, actually you'll feel more positive one.
Really?
I don't know, man.
I've never heard about this lah because I have a completely different motivation for waking up in the morning.
Okay,
lah.
tell us what's your motivation.
My motivation for waking up in the morning is breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Don't you all think that breakfast is a super great meal in the day?
Yeah.
Okay lah, maybe I just love eating, but my motivation to wake up in the morning is breakfast. But now I have this super important question because I personally
Just ask the question.
I like to eat prata for breakfast. So what do you think? Is prata a breakfast or supper food?
Oh my god. I can't when he tell me that like he eat prata for breakfast, I'm quite shocked because actually I often eat prata as supper because my family likes to eat that for supper
Breakfast
after like
food.
1 a.m. Nobody eat that as breakfast.
Prata
Then
is breakfast food.
we always like to try different store and then it's a bit weird, I feel like eat as breakfast. Like I don't know. Why you start eating it as breakfast?
No, because the thing is, I think since young,
Ah.
my parents would like buy prata for me like for my breakfast.
Ah.
So I feel like to me, prata has always been a breakfast food. Honestly, I feel like the only reason why people eat prata for supper, right, is because nothing else is open.
Actually, that's quite true.
That's what I think.
No, nowadays a lot of places open.
No, prata is a breakfast food.
You don't know one. There's a lot of kind of. I eat like what is that called? Tohua is what?
Beancurd.
Beancurd as
say
breakfast. This
beancurd.
kind of like lighter food. But I feel like after my run, I will of course like after that I will go and eat breakfast also, but I don't eat prata lah. Yeah. Then sometimes my cousin will join me, then we eat like breakfast together and all. So actually I feel like I'm quite shocked that it's a breakfast item for like some of you. Maybe you can leave down the comments. You can see like is breakfast what?
Breakfast, no.
It's breakfast. Is prata a breakfast or supper food?
Yes, breakfast.
Yep. Actually, all these like things, right?
Yeah. I would say all these small motivations to wake up in the morning, right? It's only the start lah. You know, now at the start you'll be like, I don't really want to wake up, you know.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'll be like, I don't really want to wake up. But
Yeah,
I think
that's
about my breakfast, you know, I'm like, all the nice food that I have, you know, I'll be like, okay, you know, I gotta wake up.
I gotta do it.
Yeah, but all these are just like just like small things to help you get started. I
Yeah.
believe that eventually if you have this fixed routine, you know, you get used to it.
You will less likely
Yeah.
procrastinate at any task you do, because
True.
like once you actually build one habit, right, even though this thing, right, you might think that it's not related to procrastination, actually it relates. Because like once you actually start building one habit, the another habit will also build up of you, like, oh, actually I need to start it. So for example, right, in the past I would drag my time. I believe a lot of you do that lah. I cannot start at I will be like, okay, at 1:38 I will feel like, okay, I'm gonna start working at 2 p.m. Okay, but then, oh shit, after I watch TikTok, oh, 2:02 p.m.
No,
Then it's like,
no,
okay,
no.
I will start at 2:30. At 2:30 will become 3 p.m. 3 p.m. become 4 p.m. Then 4 p.m. become the whole day. I never do anything.
You need to tell yourself, you know, yes, you can start at 2:01.
We can start at 2:01.
2:03 is also fine. 2:03 is fine. Why can't you start at 2:03? You can even start at 2:11,
Yeah.
2:47. You know, you don't have to start
Yes.
at round numbers. You know, like I know people like in fives or in tens, but
Yeah.
no. Who says I can't start at
this
2:30,
just,
2:37?
In your head.
2:37 is fine. 2:37 is a nice number.
Yeah, 2:37. Okay, you're going to
Yeah.
buy 4D later. Yeah, so basically, right, when you wake up early, you will also sleep earlier. That's why you won't have the. You see, I'm helping you with your that. What is that called?
The revenge bedtime procrastination.
Yeah, so you won't have the revenge bedtime procrastination because you wake up so early. Right? You got so much time to do your like stuff that you like in the morning rather than you do it at night before you sleep. Because
Yeah.
if you do it at night before you sleep, right, actually it will be harder for you to fall asleep. Because before you sleep, actually it's a cool down period for you to sleep better, right? It's actually to like do more calmer stuff. How is it calmer? Like 比较 like it's calmer stuff before you sleep. For example, read a book or something like that. It's
yes.
better like for you to sleep better. Yeah. So basically, after we talk about this 6 a.m. club, I'm gonna like open a big invitation to all of you to join my 6 a.m. club. So yeah, so do you guys want to join? So if you join us, right, a bunch of motivated people, right, actually you're motivated to do better also, like really honestly speaking. So you are who you mix with. So
Here's a open invitation for everybody to suffer together.
hey,
No, I'm kidding.
say you're
So,
kidding.
I believe, honestly, if you have more people to do this together, right, we can kind of motivate each other lah. So maybe
Yup.
if you all wake up in the morning, next time I can tell you which prata place is nice.
I tell you, what's that Selegi Beancurd is nice. Is it called Selegi?
Too far.
Yeah, Selegi Beancurd is nice.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether is it called that name lah, but
Yeah.
I
Hopefully
thought
we can
beancurd
all
is
motivate
nice.
each other for a healthier lifestyle lah.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
So basically, all this time like we have for this though. So like
Yeah.
actually like to be honest, we are already out of time already. We talk like a bit too much. So
Yeah.
basically just to sum up, actually all this right, it's actually help people to like be more motivated. Actually not to wake up early, but it's like don't procrastinate so much. Once you build a small habit, right, you have the motivation to build a first small habit. Behind, right, you'll be very smooth sailing one.
Yes.
Right? So basically let us know your opinion and whether you want to join us or not, and maybe we can give other and like comment down below you got any other ideas that we can help to stop
Yeah.
procrastinating so badly out. Yeah. So basically we have to beat this work from home situation because it's gonna like continue for a very long time.
Yep.
And once again, I'm Eileen.
I'm Waikin.
Thank you for listening to our podcast and stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.